Nova is a hot topic for Tron. Tron wins this matchup pretty consistently. Let's see, what does Nova want to do? Usually he's paired with the right partners like Doctor Doom or Doctor Strange, beam assists. So with that kind of strategy in mind, he's usually going to want to pair those beams with some kind of dolphin kick. And then once he gets in your face, he wants to kind of mash light, do some overheads. When he's not doing that's like his plan A. His plan B, when he needs to think, he's going to put up a pulse, throw some energy javelins, and then kind of rethink the situation before he has to go in again. And of course, Nova's strongest move, one of the strongest moves in the game, is this human rocket. This is what makes him truly S tier. So Tron can deal with all of those pretty well. Here's how. First things first. Let's get a recording going. So if he, let's say, calls assist, dolphin kicks, throws out some lights, right? Tron's Gustav Fire counters this whole approach easily. One button. I recommend just staying full screen. Gustav Fire, it nullifies the beam, nullifies Nova's box dash, which is a anti-air. You don't have to think too much. You could play neutral with him, use your own assist, but then once you see that he's going for this and calls Doom, throw out Gustav. In a match versus Liberal Terminator that I played, I did the same thing, and I was able to win the first neutral game and engagement against a Nova and kill his Nova because of this concept. So it's really good. Just, I guess, pay attention to the top lights on the screen or just the audio cues. Once you hear Doom, he's like yelling like "oh" or whatever. Use that time to just throw out a Gustav. And if Nova kind of staggers his timing, that's fine too. You have time to jump cancel and get out, or just drill. Right? If you drill, you can always just get out. And now that's a happy birthday as well. Now he has to think about it. If he does human rocket to stop you, you can just stop and block. So the next thing, Nova puts out this pulse, energy javelins, right? First off, this pulse is really flimsy. It dies to Gustav, it dies to heavy, and Rock hits it and goes through. So you never really need to worry about this. My best approach is you box dash with S because you easily get out of it. His energy javelins themselves, just like hitting missiles, you can't really stop it. You could Gustav, but that doesn't really make sense in most situations. You just kind of want to just dash and get away from it. That's how I get out of that. Human rocket, just like any super, you kind of just want to block it out, because he has full control of where he wants to go. I could do King, but it's not going to work. Sometimes if he's full screen and he does it, you see that he's doing it, you're like, okay, I'm going to use King. Wow, let's do another recording. So full screen human rocket, and then he matches light or whatever. You see that he's going to do it, so you can call King just to get like the anti, like, you hide behind the King after he does that to protect yourself, right? He hits you, but he can't combo because the King is there. Now, of course, I know this is probably not the right Nova match, way that you're supposed to dash, but that's what I would do against Nova. Like, go meter for meter and just trade it out. So that's really the Nova matchup. Instant overheads, you just have to block those, just good defense. And then anything else that he has, like Super Rocket Punch, for example, you can catch him. You can catch him with the gun, right? If you see that he's gonna do that full screen for some reason, or even if he does one of those, you can Gustav that. If you react fast enough, you could Gustav. That's pretty much how you beat Nova.